Gaffer, third victory of pre-season tonight. What was your assessment of that one this evening?
Yeah, I thought it was a good night's work for us. I think we've played 60 minutes for a lot of lads there on the weekend against Porto, and today the idea was to bring it back down to 45 and almost have a good couple of training days and then use this as a 45-minute block, hoping then on the weekend we can get many close towards that 90-minute mark for the double header on the weekend. So primarily it's always fitness first, and we got through it well. Obviously we lost Taylor to a little niggle, but I'm hoping that's not too bad, but that was the only sort of negative thing of the night really. I thought it was a game of two halves in terms of the football. I thought we were dominant in control first half. Second half the game got away from us too many times, and things we need to brush up on, but there was a lot of young players on in that second half with some of the seniors as well, so it was a bit of a mixed team, but no, I think overall it's a clean sheet. I said to the players before the game, actually we came here once in League One when I was here and once last pre-season, and we won both games 2-1, so can we firstly make sure we get a clean sheet and then can we score 3 goals? So we did the first bit, which was a clean sheet, but we couldn't quite get enough goals, although from where I was standing it was a pretty good save from Patrick Roberts' shot late on the game.
You're referencing the fitness there, hard work, things to build on. These are all good traits that we want to take going into the season in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah,
definitely. I think it's all about fitness. It's I always think in pre-season you've got to want to and try to win the games because you're competitive, and I try and say they're pre-season games, they're not friendlies, so we make sure we go for them, but ultimately it's about arriving in the best physical condition you can with the strongest team work ethic you can for that very first competitive game of the season. So we're taking steps. I've been happy with what we've put in physically to the training, what we've got out of the games. Like I say, we haven't lost too many to knocks and niggles, so we've got a big obviously weekend to try and really make that next step for more minutes. But no, it's all building well in that regard.
The goal that won the game tonight must have pleased you, especially John Solis, wonderful through ball in the middle of the pitch, 1 or 2 passes and the ball's in the back of the net. Is that something that you've been working on?
Well, I think we want to play forward quicker. We want to use situations like that. Essentially that was a mini counter-attack really, and I think the gap was there. I want wingers that run without the ball, as Carlos did, into gaps, in behind, and John puts the weight of pass there. He does really well to work himself, and August scores another goal, and this time from open play. So quick transitions, quick forward runs, forward passes is something we've been talking about a lot, and good demonstration of that for that goal.
So a few changes at the break, but first minutes in the tank for Jay Stansfield in the second half. How pleasing was it to see him back in a blue shirt for the first time this pre-season?
No, definitely. He's had a bit of a unfortunate injury at Portsmouth, and then it sort of knocked his summer a little bit, but so he started a bit behind the rest, but he's still got a bit of a way to go. You can see that, but he got a few minutes on the weekend there, and now he's got 45 minutes, so it's definitely a good step for him because he's missed a couple of weeks compared to the other lads.
First time we spoke to you since James Beadle's return to the club, played tonight. Good reception from the fans as well. How pleased are you to see him back for another season?
Really pleased. I thought James grew and grew as the season went on. And what I said to him is, what I love most about James is he's a really strong character. And I do think, this is a big club with lots of expectation, and being a strong character is really handy. And he is that. And he survived all the ups and downs last season and came through it stronger, I felt. And he's a big presence. He's growing all the time in terms of his game, and I'm really happy. He's obviously well regarded within the England setup and everything else. And I think this season he can hopefully take his game to the next level, which I've challenged him to do. But in goalkeeper years, he's super young, but he's definitely improving. So really pleased to get him back.
More opportunities for young players in the first half and second half tonight. How much can they take from games like this evening, but also the whole pre-season as a whole, being around the first team environment?
Well, they'll learn a lot. Even tonight, there was an atmosphere that they had to deal with, a certain sort of pressure that they had to deal with in the game, which is a fantastic experience for them, because these are things that are hard to recreate. I think there was 2,000-3,000 fans here, and they're having to deal with those types of situations. And to be fair to them, their attitude whenever they come up is first class. You know, whether that's training or games, they'll give it everything. And these type of situations, these type of games, they can learn a lot from. And obviously, the analysis that now takes place for us as a coaching staff is where we can really help them, because you can show them different situations and how they could have handled it, or they did handle it well, and that's how they're going to learn. So no, absolutely.
And brilliant support again from the Blues fans tonight. There was only about 2,500 in the ground, but it felt like 5,000 there with the Blues fans.
It's nice. It was nice to hear our song again and have them there, and yeah, always nice to have them back in the stadium with us. I know the players appreciate it. We built a really strong bond in the last 2 years since I've been here, and you know, you can feel it again. It's there, so it's really important for us.
Thank you.
Well, Jay, first minutes for you since you knocked tonight. How good was it to be back out there?
Yeah, it was really good. Obviously a few weeks behind the lads now, but I'm determined to catch up and make sure I get my fitness ready for the start of the season. It's been a long off season. I think I didn't really expect the last game of the season to pick up an injury, so that's gone now, and just need to move on and get my fitness back as quick as possible and be ready for the start of the season.
Absolutely. Another positive result for Blues tonight. Always nice to build up that positive momentum, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, it's building that a winning mentality. In the squad, I thought we could have done better, especially in the second half, creating more chances and things. But yeah, we come away with another win in pre-season, and we look ahead to the double header on the weekend.
And as always, a great reception from the travelling Blue Noses tonight. We're pleased to see you back on the pitch.
Yeah, brilliant. I think to come to pre-season game and see that many Blues fans on an away game is special, and they kept us going through the game.
You mentioned it briefly there. It's probably been a long time coming for you watching lads play their minutes in pre-season, but you've had to keep your head high and recover well.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's part of the game is injuries, and you've got to overcome that and deal with that and come out the other side stronger. And I'm feeling good. Obviously, I've got another 45 minutes tonight, and hopefully can get some more on Saturday and then be in good stead for the season.
We're heading into our second successive season in the Championship. The squad have had a chance to gel and now looking to build on the last.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the main thing. I think over the last few years we've had players come in and out. So now we've got our team together. Obviously there'll be other lads coming in at some point, I expect, but we've got our main core of the team now. So to work together every day in training and in these games to build a connection all around the team is important. I think we're looking good. I think we're starting to build bonds on and off the pitch, and the new lads that have come in are fitting really well, and everyone's welcomed them with open arms. So yeah, really looking forward to it. I think we've got a very strong competitive group this season, so it's going to be really enjoyable.
You mentioned 2 more pre-season games, then we're back into the thick of it once more. It's come around quick.
Yeah, it's come around very quick. I think the lads are ready. I think we're all ready for the season to start now. You sort of get to the last stages of pre-season and you're just raring to walk out in front of all the fans at St Andrews and things like that. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it and can't wait to get started.
We've got a double header on Saturday, but of course our last game of preparations against Barcelona. How much of an experience will that be for everyone? But how much are you looking forward to test yourself against the best?
Yeah, it's going to be special. It's going to be a special night at St Andrews. I know it's only a friendly, but it's the first one before the season starts, so we'll be going out to be competitive, get the minutes we need, get our fitness up to scratch. But I think it's going to be really, really enjoyable coming up against one of the biggest teams in the world. So we're really lucky to be able to get that opportunity, and yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Jay, thank you very much.
Thank you.